What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. Welcome in, welcome in. Best Conversations Podcast. I am your host, Killer TV, Vaughn, whatever you want to call me. I'm with my co-host who haven't been seen on the scene in a long time. Announce yourself, boy.
So boy. Y'all know what it is. I'm still same old Rello. Still don't know what the fuck will come out of his mouth next. You know, Rello the Prince, Rello Rich Porter, Rello Cool J, Mr. Street Dreams himself. You know, what's popping?
They thought I fired you, bro.
That's fine. They can think whatever the fuck they want to. They want to. Somebody still around, still here.
First off, you can't fire your little brother.
No.
Stuck with him for life.
For life. Because if you try to fire me, I'm just gonna pop up at his fucking house. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pop up at his job.
Yeah. But man, we this is our 2025 wrap-up show. We wanted to definitely we took the fourth quarter off, you know what I mean? I done moved and you know what I mean, so I kind of needed that grace to get good in my new humble abode.
How you liking it?
Huh?
How you liking it out there in the country?
It's lovely. It's lovely, man. It's lovely. You know, our kids got yard and all that good shit. So, man, homeowner shit. You know what I mean? Homeowner shit. So yeah. But I had to bring the big hitters with us, some of our best conversations, veterans. Legends,
man.
Every time this Negro's on this show, it's definitely gonna go up. We definitely gonna do them damn numbers. So welcome back, my boy King Crowder. What's happening, my boy?
What it do, man? So good to see my dogs and young lady Sheena here tonight, man. Definitely excited about tapping in and giving my goddamn opinion, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I got a lot to say.
And we couldn't kick off 2025 without the first lady of the Best Conversations Empire. Dynamic. Definitely don't cut her tongue for no one. Boss chick number one. My homegirl Sheena back up in here. What's happening?
What's up, you guys? It's so good to be back. I missed y'all.
Missed you too. I like
be on the road.
Huh?
Your ass be on the road.
Yeah, it be busy for the kid. It be busy.
Yeah, Sheena, I love everything you're doing out there, representing in the HBCU media space.
Yeah.
How's that run been this football season in the HBC media space?
It's really good. I've gotten to do different facets of it. I've gotten to do on field. I've gotten to do press box. I've gotten to do installations with different vendors. So it has been really, really fun. I had a little bit of a slowdown between basketball. Well, I'm not really, because I was just at the Celebration Bowl, but having a little bit of time in between football and basketball just to kind of reset a little bit. Basketball is a different beast. So just kind of reframing my brain, learning the teams all over again. Like the transfer portal is crazy. So it's a lot happening. And then in football space, you still got to keep up. We got a lot of coaching changes. The transfer portal on that side still happening. So it's been pretty busy.
Nice. Now, little background. Are you a sports girly? I see you do your fantasy thing. What's really your background with sports and what's your favorite sport? Because I've been following you for years. I never knew you was that tapped in with sports.
Oh yeah. Football is probably my number one sport. I love football. I love college football. The NFL it's there because it's football and I enjoy it. I enjoy the experience of sports, but I've always been into sports. I come from a pretty athletic family. My dad was into sports. All my uncles, my mom played basketball. I was in swim. I did track. I played softball. I was in band. I like to consider band a sport because if you've ever done marching band, it's a lot of work. I played roller derby. So, like as an adult, that was my adult sport. I played flag football. So I love sports. Just like I said, the environment, the experience. I love going to different stadiums, going to different arenas. I had a chance to go to Dean Smith Center this year with WSSU. So I just really enjoy sports. If sports is on, I'm watching it. The other night I watched PBR, like bull riding, because like
Hey,
shit else on. You know what I mean?
hey,
I would prefer sports over anything else. I'm gonna always pick whatever. So I watch bowling. I don't care. Golf is one of my favorite things to watch. Just understanding the strategy of them all. I think it's the strategy really like I'm not into chess, but if I can akin like sports to the strategy and understanding different plays, you don't always have to be like a super athlete if you have really good sports knowledge in your sport. Something that like, of course, LeBron is a good example of that. Like it's one thing to play the game, but it's also another thing to know the game. And I can know the game without ever playing it. So it gets to be really, really fun. I've gotten a chance to do some I've like been learning like play-by-play calling, some like I said, in-game analysis. It's just been really fun. I'm actually trying to waiting for an acceptance letter for my master's in sports management. So to bring that all together. So I said, kind of later in life, like, let me be serious about my favorite hobby instead of just being a spectator. What can I do on a more professional level to make it a career in this second half of life?
so you don't consider motorsports like, NASCAR and stuff
Oh,
like that?
absolutely. I mean, and then again, shout out to WSSU because we have one of the best motorsports programs in HBCU. We got Ray Jacques Caruth as a graduate.
That's
So
my guy. That's
definitely
my
keep up.
guy.
Yeah, I definitely keep up with my racing. I had a chance to go down to Charlotte Speedway to see him race before they do a big HBCU installation down there. So I definitely keep up with all of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, do you do like the whole like when the coaches are the press conference?
Mhm.
You do the press conference, answering the coach questions and all that?
Yep.
Oh
Yep,
man,
I had a
that's
chance to go down to the CIAA championship with Johnson C. Smith and VUU and had a chance to talk to Coach Flowers and all the cool things that they're doing down there with their program. I got to go to that D2, that playoff game that they played against Frostburg and had a chance to talk to Frostburg's coach and Coach Flowers again. So I definitely keep up with the press conferences, and that's something that's kind of new for me. And I had to like work myself just because I don't have like a long standing like media background. It is kind of nerve wracking. You get kind of nervous, you don't want to ask the same question or you ask a dumb question or, catch them off guard with something different. But I do want to add like I want to know more of like the lifestyle or what they're thinking, like their mentality is. I want to understand what that is. Like anybody can ask about how'd you feel when this happened in the game? Like we can all ask that, but it's like, how did you prepare for this? I know that this happened in this game. How did you adjust? You guys were down over, the first half of the game. What did you say in the locker room for the second half to finish out the way that you do? So just bringing a different like set of questions, a different eyeball to some of the questions that we ask in those press conferences.
nice, 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 and it's always super dope to have a woman of color in those type of spaces. Recently, Pam Oliver
Mm-hmm.
was inducted into the Hall of Fame,
Yep.
and so I know that has to be really cool and seeing what you're getting into because
Yeah,
we definitely
she's a big
need.
inspiration and always has been for me. I just always, I ain't gonna say I saw myself in her, but I always felt that connection. Like she, for the longest, she's one of the only Black commentators for the NFL. So just, seeing her and even some of I ain't gonna say the hate or some of the shit that she gets, you know what I mean? Being one of the only Black women, people not understanding how Black women operate or Black women are. I think sometimes like the eye is on her to, under scrutiny, but I love, and then she's an HBCU grad. She went to FAMU. FAMU puts out some amazing sports folks down there. We got Ty Lee Floyd is up and coming on the heels of Pam Oliver. So definitely try to, make my own little lane there, but that definitely on the heels of some really great women.
Absolutely, absolutely. Definitely big ups to you, Sheena. King Crowder, man, your 2025, man, just to continue in what you're doing. You're building in the community. If people don't know your background, man, you're definitely bringing brothers together every event. Crowder, man, what's been like this year? Just planning these events and bringing these black men together.
I think the biggest thing I learned, Killer, was just how many of us are taught to disassociate with each other. Somebody that come from a small town of black Americans going to a big city, I am truly shocked how black men do not interact outside of fun, how we do not socialize outside of anything like that. You know what I mean? So being in Houston, I've been here for 4 years now. The biggest thing I've learned is that we are not taught to interact with each other. I'm taught to question you, think you're doing something bad to me, or question your motives anytime I have something. So that was the whole purpose for me, just to start that, is just to why is that there? You know, so it's been fun, man. We hit a milestone of 550 members this year, so that was dope. You know what I mean? So just want to continue that going, and like I said, just trying to keep up with it, man. A lot of other good things. So that's what the biggest inspiration and motivation has been, man. So
Absolutely. Marvis, DJ VI, welcome in, my boy. What's good, my boy?
Hello, man. How you? How's everyone?
Good, bro.
Everybody,
Good.
DJ VI.
Huh?
Welcome in. Oh,
Hey, let the grays go, bro. Let the grays go.
Say
Wisdom.
less.
Word.
One word to explain your 2025. If you had to use one word to explain your 2025, what word would it be?
I would say resourceful.
Nice. Explain a little bit.
Resourceful meaning I have more of situations where I have to be in situations where, all right, where I could be in a room with bigger people and just be me. I mean, that's never been a situation for me. You know, I mean, I know Kiss and anybody else. So, you know, never being in the limelight, but I got to meet a lot of people this year and it's been good for me. You know what I mean?
Nice. Scared to ask this person. One word to describe your 2025.
Nothing. Don't ask me shit. I try to be good. I'm trying to be good. We ain't asking you.
One word to describe your 2025, Rello. Diabolical. Why is your 2025 diabolical, bro?
It's just been crazy, honestly. Like, just been. We're just gonna say diabolical, man. It's just been crazy. It's been weird. So
we're gonna let's get this shit started.
Yeah, we're gonna get this shit started. I believe it at that. I want me to say nothing crazy, and I'm trying to be good.
We want you to say something. That's why they love you. That's why they love you.
I'm trying to be all civilized and shit in my Samuel Jackson voice.
Hey,
but ain't no civilization in me, honestly. I ain't a civilized nigga. I'm an ignorant ass nigga. But yeah, the reason I'm saying, like I said, I'm saying diabolical because like people you think you're gonna be around for a while, you just like they just nothing if and no said nothing, no word, no reason why, things of that nature. It's just like, yeah, I'm on some 26 shit. I'm going into being more quiet. I'm at a quiet stage now. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna be the same crazy ass Rollo type shit, but I'm at a quiet stage with it. You know what I mean? Just whatever happens. It is what it is. Life goes on, and I'm leaving it at that.
All right. So 2025, man, there's been a lot of shakeup in this media space. Most recently, Ebro in the Morning got canceled. Some say for political views, some say for bad ratings. In y'all opinion, do y'all think the morning show era is over? And like, is podcasts like the new morning shows? Like, is there outside of the Breakfast Club, which is the most popular? Is there any other morning shows that count? Because any other morning shows can compete in that type of space? Or is this the end of an era? I'll let whoever want to take it first.
I'll Crowder, you want to go? Because I see Crowder itching. I'm gonna let Crowder go. Crowder go.
For me, it's been over for 10 years, y'all. Let's keep it funky. They don't break new artists, they don't play new sound, and they all have agendas. I don't want to get into what they believe in, but you can tell it's an agenda every time they have something. And the one thing we got to remember, y'all, our age group is not the target for hip hop no more. It's actually 25 and under. They do no 25 and under listens to any of that stuff no more. So I personally believe they've been disconnected from the streets and everything they've been talking about. And I never liked Ebro's attitude. I don't know how y'all remember them comments about the Afro beats and that slick shit he was saying. I remember all that. So I don't want to say he was too ahead of the curve. He said a lot of little grimy stuff. And I don't mean to be rude, y'all. I hate to sound like this. I don't know his origin. He was just talking a lot of greasy about brothers. I just remember all that stuff. So that's my opinion on that. I feel like if it was a lot more people having stand-up opinions and was speaking for real, it would last longer. But you can tell it's an agenda all the time.
VI.
I think no one's competing with Breakfast Club, but neither was Hot 97 anyway. And to be quite honest with you, when Ebro took that Beats by Dre deal, you already knew what the situation was. It's similar to what Charlemagne got now. Somebody has to step forward, right? So Charlemagne steps forward, he gets this $200 million deal. Not Breakfast Club, it's not anything else. It's Charlemagne the God. And the same thing with Joe Buttons. It goes hand in hand. It's Joe Buttons. It is what it is. So all right. So going forward, the only other person that could compete would be a Steve Harvey. But he, again, what Crowder said, they're not catered to our crowd. They're catered to older people. So he has a crowd, he has a following, but to say that you could deal with the Breakfast Club, nah, you can't. And as far as podcasting, what other podcasters for real like can honestly deal with a likes of a Joe Button? Joe Button is way ahead of his field right now. And he could do what he need to do, and it'd be that, and it's comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Sheena.
So for me, I don't really listen to any of the like syndicated or more popular. Like I've never seen an episode of The Breakfast Club or Ebro Show. Like I just don't. But I love local radio. My radio is always on, so I keep up with. And then shout out to like the Alexa. I can't say that too loud because she'd be listening. But I listen to, like I said, a couple of local radio stations. My boy Kyle Santillion is syndicated now, so I'm able to listen to him on 97.5 in Raleigh, even though he's in Chicago. I think is where he is now, either Chicago or Atlanta, or maybe in between both. Being able to just really tap into, like I said, the more local market, like the old school Steve Harvey. I listen to Steve Harvey every morning, so I'm in that crowd that does listen to that. I'm just not into just like the bigger. I want to know what's happening locally. I'm a local news type of person. But I definitely agree, even at the local level, they're not the ones that are pushing the artists. They're not the ones that are launching the music. They just play in the top 25 and keeping it moving. So I, definitely see it on both sides of the spectrum. But I don't know. So I guess for me, a lot of it is like, it's really more opinion based, political, current events, that type of thing. So I don't have the capacity to listen to all that from everybody. I just turn my radio on and keep it moving. But like I said, I do agree about, like the radio shows have gotten away from music, and it's more of, I would probably say more like the news than it is like music. Local music is almost non-existent. You have to like go to the clubs or have a DJ on your local radio station that's really plugged into that. We got DJ Lil Vegas, we got DJ Dylan J here that really tap into like the local music, and that's where I hear it. You got what's his name, Deron Juan. So they do a really good job, I think, of keeping the music fresh. I like listening to Power 97 down in Charlotte. They have, just some different. I listen to a radio station in Orlando. So just it's very regional. So I try to, keep up with the local radio stations regionally. I'm not big into like West Coast because it's later in the day by the time their morning shows come on for me. So that's just kind of my thought on it. I can't get into the bigger podcasts because, like you said, they have an agenda. They have something else going, and I ain't be trying to hear that shit.
Rello.
Hello. First of all, we talking about morning radio shows. Y'all cannot forget about Ricky Smiley. Can't
Ricky
forget about
Smiley, one of the GOATs. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rick, that's
definitely.
Big Go. That's my guy. Shout out Ricky Smiley. DL, he got another one. He got a good one too. I like his.
I think that's a great name. I never thought about DL. Like DL
Yeah.
Hughley doing morning radio, but I think he would compete more with the Steve Harveys, the Ricky
Mhm.
Smileys in
So
that
so the
capacity.
so the funny thing about it, like out here, you got nah, you got Steve Harvey in the morning, and then you got DL in the afternoon.
Yeah.
One station.
Yeah.
Okay.
And see, I think that's what it is up here. But believe it or not, y'all, I don't listen to radio. I've not listened to the radio, honestly. 2015. Last time I really listened to the radio was 2015. So it's been like a good 10 years. And like I said, I'm still with my ex-wife then. You know what I mean? But I just don't listen to radio because of the music, and it's just like a repeated type thing. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
I don't think people come to morning radio for the music.
right,
Somewhat.
exactly.
I don't
Exactly.
think people come to. I think people, one or two jams is probably one of the best morning radio shows that's not syndicated. That that you can really tap in with the local community because I don't know how. I think Charlotte actually does have a morning show, but outside of that, every other radio show in North Carolina is syndicated, and so that doesn't give you a good idea of what's actually going on in the community. Somebody feeds them the traffic in the morning, and then they say it ain't like they really know what's really going on in the city. As far as Ebro in the morning, man, I always thought Ebro was a kind of cool cat. I think he's pro black Crowder. I think he's pro black, but sometimes he
Pro-black.
just comes off like a old bitter cat.
I don't forget that part where I ain't question his pro-blackness, y'all. I just remember he was pushing that Afro beats. He said he was disparaging to a lot of the younger artists. Keep it funky. Even though they ain't for us. I don't like Lil Uzi, but why you gonna get up there and disrespect him when he trying to come up? That's the part that rubbed me wrong. You know what I mean? Like, if I meet a youngin that's doing something different, I'm not gonna say F your mixtape. I'm gonna hear it out first. Then I'm gonna say, hey, bro, you can work on this. He was too much on the, oh, nigga, this is garbage. You ain't gonna make it. He had too many takes like that. You feel what I'm saying? And I think you gotta remember, Vaughn, that's our age group. The young cats, once you do that, they don't listen to you no more. So I believe he lost a whole generation.
He lost a lot of people when he did that. The one thing where I say where them picking their next morning show is very important to not just the people in New York but the culture, because what is the most famous radio station in the world?
Hot 97.
97. I would agree to that.
Yes, Hot 97 is the most famous radio station in the world. Like, it's been in movies. What was that? It was in Brown Sugar.
Yeah.
It's an iconic brand, and so and I feel like people still want to know what's going on at Hot 97. It's the most important place in one of the most important places in the world, New York City. I think if they get the right host in there, even if it is a content curator, whatever it is, I think they have to, just because what that brand means to our culture, Hot 97, I think they have to be really smart about who they pick. I think maybe 3 or 4 different people maybe somebody with a real journalism background, maybe somebody with a content creator background that can be a little funny. Definitely a woman that's shaking and moving out here. But man, the Hot 97 brand really means something. I mean, means something to me because I just grew up on it. You know what I mean? For somebody that grew up in the Carolinas and still know what that Hot 97 brand means, man, they definitely got to go in there and step up and get the right host in there because it's just major to everything, man.
I agree with you, but I just feel with everything that's happening with Hot 97 and Flex, you got to see how that whole demographic has changed. I also listen to Hot 90. I stream Hot 97, but I'm going to be honest with you. Flex lost a lot of people, bro. I can't listen to Flex from 5 to 12 at night.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? You Flex is good. I'm not hating Flex, but Flex is the creative director. So his vibes is going to be different from what you're thinking of, especially at a certain time. And he has broke a lot of records. He breaks a lot of records. Flex, I don't know when the last time you've heard the Hot 97, but Flex don't play nothing in the Carolinas, bro. He plays only New York artists. And he will tell you, I'm not playing that shit. Boom, and he'll drop a bomb and you
Drop a
might
New
hear
York
like,
shit.
Hey,
yeah, it drops some New York shit.
I think New York's main problem is this is me killer. They don't run hip hop no more.
Oh, yeah, but
And New York has not understood that y'all don't have no influence over the culture no more. Y'all got the voices, but as far as the impact, it's all South. I personally believe Hot 97 needs to either change who they bring in, because I feel like Flex is out of date. I feel like all those cats, all the young artists that are under 25 are from Atlanta, Louisiana, Memphis, Florida. Look at them. Nobody from New York is popping their age. So I feel like that's the real big problem they got. And that's just my opinion. I think they got a big problem with that. They don't identify and know yet.
Right.
I agree. I mean, you even look at the freestyle sessions now on Hot 97. You don't even have Flex running it no more. It's just somebody in the room. So now it's a money grab now. You know what I'm saying? I pay you $250. I'm in the room rapping a Hot 97 background. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't hit the same.
A lot of this shit is just a money grab. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of money grabs and stuff. Because like I remember back in the 90s, like in the early 80s and 90s and shit, it was Kid Capri in the mornings on 97. 97 was Kid Capri. You know what I mean? It's just like you can't bring Kid Capri back. Shit, Kid Capri is old. You can't. Everybody's tired of Flex. Everybody's tired of Ebro. Everybody's tired of like we're gonna call it ace of ace and a spade. We're gonna call it ace spade, ace spade, whatever. Motherfuckers tired of hearing the same voice. Like, gotta switch it up. Honestly, the Power 105 with Charlemagne and Envy, that's eventually it's gonna fade the fuck away. I don't give a damn how much money you putting out there. Yeah, granted, they on TV and stuff, on Revolt and stuff, but that shit eventually is gonna fade
Netflix,
away.
my boy. Now Netflix. Now.
Yeah,
Okay, excuse me, Netflix. See,
yeah,
you see how far like back I am. I'm thinking Revolt because before was on Revolt. Now they're on Netflix.
Actually, they left Revolt and went to iHeart.
Now they
Right before the Netflix move. Yeah, right before the Netflix move.
And it's just like it just they making a different type of move, like as far as like being out there. You know what I'm saying? Hot 97 is not doing that. Granted, Hot 97 just focusing on the 5 boroughs and just focusing on New York City. I ain't mad at it. You know, you got to keep something for the city. I'm not mad at that. But at the same time, like you said, Killer, they're going to have to really go for somebody that's like a content creator, somebody that's out there, something like that, that's saying that somebody that screams New York City. You don't want to bring nobody, no disrespect to the South, but you don't want to bring nobody to the South from the South to do Hot 97.
Well, Charlemagne came from South Carolina and took over.
But that's Power 105, though. That's different. There's a difference between Power 105 and Hot 97, like you just said. When you think of any radio station and think of the face of New York City, what you think of? You don't think of Power 105. First thing you think of is Hot 97. You get off a flight, you get in your rental car, you connect your phone or whatever. First station you're gonna go to, Hot 97.
Sheena, who would I know you say you don't really watch Breakfast Club or Hot 97 in the morning. But what you have who would you like, in that space? Is any up and coming people that you would like that you think that deserve that spot?
I don't keep up enough to even to say who. I don't know nobody. Like
But
the
you
only
can,
one person I keep up with is Mona, the girl on
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden. Like
Mhm.
I keep up with her a little bit because she's hilarious, but that's it. Other than
Could
that, I'm
we
just
could we see a day where basically Hot 97 basically says the Joe Button Show is our new morning show? Podcasts have taken over so much that the Joe Button Show is the new morning show.
they can have,
Would that be a day?
I
yeah,
think so. I think it could be.
So like the Pat McAfee deal, that'll work.
Like
yeah,
the Pat
Yeah.
McAfee deal.
Yeah.
yep,
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying, y'all just clicked in my
'Cause
mind.
that's exactly what Pat McAfee did, man. That's a great analysis, King Crowder. Because basically, Pat McAfee didn't change anything. He already had his show on YouTube
He just
running,
partnered with him.
whatever, and he brung it over to ESPN. Got his boys health benefits and everything else and packages to be under the brand, but he let them know, look, this show is gonna stay the same. We're gonna cut up. We're gonna do our white shit, and we're gonna keep this show like us. So you either gonna roll with it or not. That's great. So yeah, it can definitely happen. Yeah, that's great, King.
Mhm.
Speaking of podcasts, man, the streets has made it into the podcast world. Far as let's rap about it podcast. They've been catching a lot of heat recently. They dropped this epic freestyle. Hopefully,
them
everybody's seen
boys,
it.
all four of them snap,
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did their
snap.
thing.
All
yeah.
four of them beat. Like, I love to see that. Like, 50, you got to come harder than that. You can't go and say it's some 250,000 eviction shit because they took your beats and beat them the fuck up. All four of them. I ain't a big Mano fan, but you got to give Mano his credit. He beat that beat the fuck up. Dave went in, of course. Fad went in, of course. Jim went in. Like, you take your beat and beat it the fuck up. Like, what you gonna do about that? How you gonna respond to that?
Before we get into the freestyle, which was amazing, how do y'all feel about street guys getting into this podcast lane now? Because for the most part, podcast has been mostly for the nerds and stuff like that. But to see more street guys and some of the legends now jumping in this space, how does that make y'all feel? Like, do y'all like it? Do y'all like our legends, our rappers, street guys getting in this space?
Man, I love it because you gotta think also not even outside the street guys, the sports guys, the retired sports guys, they doing the same thing too.
That's
And
my
they're
favorite right there.
yeah, the
I
retired
love
sports.
that. I love that. I'm a huge fan of that.
Yeah, I love that because to hear them and like some of the stories we knew about as
Yeah.
far as like watching sports or hearing it, blah blah blah. To hear them talk about it is funny.
Right.
Same with the rappers and stuff too. I love it with the street rappers and stuff. To hear the stories about like Big Daddy Kane or just in general, like Big Daddy Kane, Fat Joe and them with the stories they talking about, like they hear these motherfuckers say, oh, that's cap or that's not true, or no, that is true, but it went XYZ. And they
Right.
clear the story up. Like, I love that. Like, yo, I keep them off the streets and stuff. Like, yeah, that's the right way to go. Like when you retire and stuff, to keep some type of income coming in off your music and stuff. Then when these younger guys hear these guys on the pod and stuff, that also runs they numbers up with they streaming and stuff. Because when you hear the name, let me go see what type of music they was doing back in the day.
Right. One of my faves is Cam and Mace. I love their
Yeah,
show.
yeah,
Now, I love their show and I like their their vibe. You know what I mean? Especially like growing up, there was a little bit of beef between them for a while. So to see them come together and really put together this product is like, wow. And then you like get to see another side of them. Another one of my favorite is the show that JJ Redick and LeBron had. And
Yeah.
like those are two like premium players. Like JJ Redick was at the top of the food chain when he was at Duke, and then you got LeBron, and now obviously they're together at the Lakers. But just to watch them break down like different plays or to like hear their knowledge about it, it's one thing to see them play, but to hear what's going on in their mind at the same time is like, y'all niggas smart. What the
Right.
hell? Y'all not just some jocks, you know what I mean? So
Right.
I really like to see that. And then the one that what's my boy Chandler? It's like 4 of them on the show.
Oh, you talking about with DeMarcus Cousins, Lou Will?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that one too.
I like Jeff Teagues.
Oh, Jeff Teague is killing it. Oh, Jeff
I love Jeff Teague. Yeah, I love Jeff Teague, and also I rock with Stack 5 and Matt Barnes.
Yeah,
like
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
they hear their stories is just like, you know, they take you to the nitty gritty. And like the one I recently watching with DeAndre Jordan and stuff, like it was just like a lot of stuff like you didn't know. It's like, oh wow, like you going through a whole divorce? Wait a minute, what?
Right.
Didn't know that's it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they live together and stuff like that. You know, it's pretty dope to see these sports guys, you know, talk about things that happen back.
And it's dope that the our OG hip hop artists are starting to open up and realize like this shit's not corny. Like, you know, you can't rap forever. You feel me? You can't be a hot rapper forever. And eventually you will be an older statesman in the game. And we just want to hear those stories. You know what I mean? Like people just sit around and just love to hear Fat Joe speak these stories. And I think it's pretty cool because Fabulous is somebody that we don't know a lot about. Like if he didn't put it in the music, we didn't know a lot about Fabulous. So just seeing Fabulous show some of his personality and, you know, and he's never been in a group. So, you know, it's kind of cool just seeing him in a group setting and, you know, and they basically a group now. It's been pretty cool, and I think and I hope that, you know, more some of our legends definitely get in this space, man. Crowder, what you think?
What I'm hearing y'all say is that authenticity is still wanted.
Always.
Whenever you hearing that real, and I hate to say it, y'all, we in that era, we don't want to hear political correctness. We want to hear truth. I want to hear from the source. Like you said with Fab, the main thing that these older artists got to understand, you are reintroducing yourself to a new audience every time you go around. Anytime I do pardon, y'all, I have younger people that come to me and say, I heard you say this. It's like, you would think you said it, but every time you talk or you meet somebody, it's a new person you're speaking to. So I love how they are recreating themselves. They're making new fans. They're going over the stories. And number one, they're addressing shit. I love the way they checked academics. I love how they got at 50, like 50. At the end of the day, you are an artist, not a director. You can get at Diddy sideways, but now you got to get in that booth. You could do the Instagram posts and the memes, but you got to get back to your roots.
Yeah.
Me personally, I just love that energy of all the fake stuff you can still punch in your mouth. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the day, you talk big, I can hit you in your motherfucking mouth. Excuse my language, killer. You know, I love that energy. I love that era. You know what I mean? So I'm all with that because people get so comfortable being disrespectful, y'all. And like I always tell people, you could. I'm from a street family. I apologize. At the end of the day, we pulls up. You know what I'm saying? You could talk greasy, but you got to be able to talk it in my face. So I love this energy. I love this era, and I love what they're standing for. I do.
Right.
Yeah, man, it's been pretty cool, man. The freestyle was pretty tough, man. And it's always amazing to me. Like we know Fabulous is dumb nice. Like this is nothing new. Like we know Fab is super nice. You know what I mean? It's just he just ain't got no classic albums. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother debate. We won't go there today, but Fabulous is definitely super dumb nice. And I don't know, man. Like the last 24 hours, he was definitely people like, God, dog, boy, I forgot Fabulous could really go in like this. But it's really nothing new to me. I knew Fab definitely do his thing, and everybody definitely did their thing on that freestyle.
I gotta go watch this.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
Oh, you haven't seen the freestyle?
No. I've been so unplugged the last few days. I'm telling you, coming off of football season, like the last week, I haven't been on social media like that. It's been Christmas, and
I got you.
I have just been completely away from all of it. But I see somebody talking. I was like, "Fabulous back to rec. Let me go find out." So I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna find that as soon as we hang up.
That
Nah,
was
you
fabulous.
don't worry
That
about
was
it.
fabulous sport. That was fabulous sport right there.
Yeah,
going
like
going
fast.
going
A1.
going nuts, going
Yeah.
going completely nuts. Now, only thing is like, what is 50? Is he going to respond with bars, or is he going to just make one of these funny posts and try to just like, talk shit about Fab? 50 is very, he does everything that, is going to get people talking. So I just kind of see how 50 going to respond. And then also we got the Uncle Murder freestyle that's going to drop soon. He does the year wrap
The
up.
wrap
So,
up. Mm-hmm.
so I don't know if if 50 is going to leave the bars for Uncle Murder to handle his work. So I look forward to seeing what's going to happen, man.
Right.
Yes, sir. With the rise of independent creators, why labels are losing the gatekeeping role? Yeah, with the rise of creators, why are the labels losing the gatekeeper role? What do you think, King Crowder?
I think firstly they're pushing the same sound. You know what I mean? Like how we went to the radio stations earlier, y'all. I was in LA, y'all, and I had to go to Indianapolis. They was playing the same damn songs. How is that even possible? Think about that for a second.
Right.
Who was the local Naptown rap? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I believe the indie wave is going to come back because we're tired of hearing the same sound. We have an anti-biting culture. That's what hip hop is. Hip hop is all about new ingenuity. And let's also bring up something else too, y'all. We are no longer in the flossing era. I keep telling people that. We are in the pain, hustle, get it how you live. Ain't nobody got no money like that. So if you talking about Richard Mille, I got 3 chains on, people don't want to hear that right now.
Right.
People want to hear you hustling it up. They want to hear what you going through. All the artists that are doing the flossy music, I don't know if y'all peeping, they flopping right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They really are. We are in a hustle era. So I just think the independent sound is what the streets want. The corporate sound and the label sound is what they're pushing. And I believe we're in a shift right now, economically, socially, politically. You know what I mean? Nobody want to talk about it, but really, if you go out in this country, man, it's different than it was 5 years ago. It is.
I think people are smarter nowadays. So like they're not like just letting themselves be trapped in these 360 deals. They're taking it upon themselves. They're distributing and making their own music. They got their own labels. They keep it in-house for themselves, but now they don't have to depend on these larger companies to promote them. They can jump online. I'm like this freestyle, YouTube, Spotify, like there's so many other outlets that they can use to push themselves. Is we almost back to like passing out like mixtapes, you know what I mean? Or selling them out the trunk of their car. We just saw Cardi do it, and she had one of her best albums ever. Like just in the streets, hustling her music. And I think, like I said, I think they're just smarter nowadays. They've been able to tap into the ability to market and to distribute on their own without having to depend on these bigger record labels.
And I got the ultimate to go with she said, y'all. NBA Youngboy. When have you ever heard that boy on the radio?
Never.
He's doing stadium tour.
Never. Never.
Am I lying? He messed up everything. He messed it up. As long as I drop quality music, as long as I have my fan base, as long as I continue to feed them, I don't have to like it. I mean, he sold out y'all the Toyota Sooner. The NBA stadium 2 nights in a row. What the hell?
Yeah.
Green everywhere.
Dog. I mean, name me 5 other artists that can do that. Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Kanye,
50.
Chris Brown. Who else? Who else?
50 can do it.
2 nights?
2 nights in a row, VI?
Yeah, 50 can.
I
50
don't
I don't know, dog.
I don't know about 2 nights in a row, VI.
50 can.
I don't
believe so.
I believe so. I believe 50.
Okay.
I'll go with that.
I would want that. I would want 50 to, but I don't believe he could do it right now. 50, I don't know if 50 has any new fans.
No.
Like nobody's like, I gotta listen to 50. You know what I mean? It's all like us that grew up listening to 50. Like he could get us on some like Jeezy orchestra shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Well, setting type shit. But 50 selling out a stadium right now.
Hey, 50,000 seats, dog. Remember that 2 nights in a row.
I think so.
I get that. But see,
that's a lot of goddamn seats.
See, we got to stop. We have to stop that thought.
Okay.
These young boys. Okay, here's why. The
Go ahead.
The Uncle Charlie tour.
Oh, Uncle Charlie sold it out now. He did.
Yes.
Hey, but Uncle
Uncle
Charlie got
Charlie's
more hits
making
than
new
50 now.
music. He's
He
still
got more
making
hits than
music.
50.
He is.
He got more hits than 50. Come on now.
No, he do. He got hits, but I'm
Like
just
my
saying,
son
like,
is a Charlie Wilson fan, and
no,
he's
no, I get it.
he
Charlie got
is.
hits.
I mean, diehard Charlie Wilson song come on
Charlie
in the
got hits.
radio, and he on it.
No, for sure. But what I'm saying is, we have to take that stigma. Like,
Good point.
nobody else wants to hear 50.
Okay.
You got he has fans, okay?
Right.
He has
Definitely.
fans. It's just like somebody said, how the hell did Eminem sell all of those millions on his last album, right? You have Eminem fans.
You're right.
It's not because I didn't listen to it.
Right.
I'm not, I like certain songs, but
Right.
we have to stop that stigma. Like, this dude don't got fans.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess
It
I was
just-
saying that, brother, because of the NBA fan. You know the young man.
Listen,
Look,
They
And I just think he don't have any new
he destroyed the
fans.
corporate social. Any of that corporate stuff, he destroyed it, bro.
listen,
right.
absolutely. To even see what Chris Brown do is crazy.
Breezy. Yes, that's another
Okay.
good one.
Yes.
Yes, crazy. He has to be Michael Jackson of our time.
Facts.
But again, you just because of the Rihanna situation, I might be like, I don't like Chris Brown, but he's selling out.
He is.
All over the world.
Yes.
All
Okay.
over the world.
So we have to stop that stigma. Like, that person. Nah, bruh. They have fans. You have to remember what 50 did at a certain time. Listen, it's just like Pastor Troy. No gunplay in GA.
Yeah.
You
Play it
your
right now.
mama might come running from the back like, oh my God, that's my jam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We really gotta stop the
She gonna
stigma.
come
Like,
running from the back, but she not going to see him in concert.
I don't know.
Pastor Troy.
No,
Now I love me some Pastor Troy, and if Pastor Troy came through, I was like, you know what? I'll see him perform at
That's good. That's a good take, man.
If he
That was
perform
good.
at CIAA, I'm there. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
good. That's good. No, she right. She right.
Still,
She right.
but still,
It's
it's
not
just like it's
Yeah.
certain names, like you saying, it's certain names. You don't think they're gonna do numbers, but they're gonna do numbers. Like
Back
Troy
to
gonna
back,
do
though.
numbers.
Sell it out back to back, Rello.
You doing
Right,
enjoy
and I
it.
think that's the point.
I think 50
like you're not filling the entire arena
Honestly.
over and over.
It's a
You're not
demographic.
doing that.
It's a demographic thing. Again, because you do
Right,
that.
because he don't
Okay,
have no new fans.
it's exactly no new fans, but I'm just saying. You do. I think Young Boy can do that in like New York City,
He did.
No.
Connecticut.
He did it in Brooklyn, y'all.
He did
He
it
did it
everywhere.
in
Everywhere he went.
Two times.
Exactly. Okay.
He sold
So
out New York.
he got that
Newark.
because he got the new fans and whatever. But now, okay, let's say I hate to say it like this, but I'm
If he
just
could do
thinking
a
of
book
old-
tour,
If you do like a lock,
I'd go to that.
locks,
He right,
you
though.
do the locks. They do something like that in New York. They'll probably be able to do it, probably like a back-to-back type thing. But you
I'm
bring
locked
their
to
ass
that.
down.
I'm flying to New York, my damn self.
Rello. I got
But you
Rello.
bring them
They
down.
can't do
still.
Raleigh, though.
Huh?
They couldn't sell out Raleigh.
What's up?
Okay,
The
I
lock.
got
Maybe
one.
the D-Pack.
I got
Get
one
them
for
at the
you,
D-Pack.
Rello. This is it. I got it. I'm gonna shut it all down. Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang
Wu-Tang's gonna sell out.
They could.
What's
That's
that?
it.
Gonna sell out?
And they have. They recently went on tour.
Basically,
Right.
yeah. What's they gonna do?
And did it. So
Agreed.
that's why I'm saying we got to stop the stigma as far as I don't like them, but they did that. We got to stop that
That's a good point.
for sure.
I mean,
We have to stop
I love
that.
50 Cent. It's not that I don't like him.
No, for sure. 50. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day,
An arena twice, though, y'all. She might have a point on that, y'all. Arena. Remember, that's 35,000 plus. Hey, remember, these tickets are 1,000. NBA selling 1,000 tickets for floor seats, y'all. Can 50 come in 1,000?
I mean, 50 just went on tour not too long ago. You know what I mean?
he just did the final lap.
I mean,
How did that feel?
he did amphitheaters. Let's be real. He did amphitheaters.
Yeah,
How
he
much
did.
were those
You
tickets?
can sell out the D-Pack.
How much was those tickets? NBA tickets selling for $1,200 for the flow, y'all. Y'all see them damn tickets?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
No,
Yeah.
final lap tour. Again, prime versus prime. 50 outselling NBA YoungBoy.
And
I
Rob,
give you that. Prime. I
Prime
give
and
you that.
prime.
So 10
Prime
million.
and prime.
So 10
Yeah, yeah.
million.
That's
Prime and
fair.
prime. Prime and
That's
prime. Yeah. Old 50
That's
now.
fair.
No. So we got again. We got to
That's
stop.
fair. I think that's what we saying. No, we agree on that. We
Yeah,
said
yeah,
that.
definitely
Prime
agree
and
with
prime. Prime and prime
But
for sure.
today,
No. I'm not. I'm not saying that. But he didn't got the energy for that. But I'll give you that. I give you that.
But most of the tour, like most of these tours are missing that backstage feel. Like,
Oh yeah,
I don't,
absolutely.
I don't think no tour can ever relate to that. I don't give a damn who you are.
Hey,
Like, no
listen.
tour will ever be able to top that backstage tour because you had everybody like from different record labels and stuff on one tour, and
Yeah.
they shut every motherfucking city down. Like
And
any city they touch, they shut it down. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You had some open, they switch it up, whatever, but you had a bigger names all in one building. Like if that was nowadays with those type names, y'all talking about young boy selling 4 seats for 1,200. Man, them tickets would probably
Yeah.
been like $5 bands.
But young boy had some damn good opening acts too, right? He had Offset. Offset was on the show, right?
Right.
Yeah. Offset. Yep.
He had a lot of. I'm gonna tell y'all somebody else that shocked me. That Rod Wave, Lord have, bruh.
That's your guy. That's
yeah.
your guy,
Hey,
Crowder.
listen, y'all.
Rod Wave mad relatable.
Hey,
Yeah.
when I tell
These
y'all
people be
selling
going
out
through
a
shit,
damn
so they be
show,
going to listen to him go through shit.
Yeah, he's a preacher, boy. But you know what?
Yeah.
he's selling out.
Yeah, Rod Wave. If Mo 3 was still alive, he probably
Mo
would have
3 was
opened up
big
Yeah,
too.
Mo 3.
Mo 3 was
Definitely.
big.
Listen. It
That
could
was
have.
his lane.
Yeah, he could have. You know what I mean? Shoot, he could have had Roddy Rich shit to open up. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
listen, NBA YoungBoy definitely is a bop for this new generation. I'm not gonna hate. Um, to say I'm a hardcore fan, no, I'm not. I'm starting to really appreciate him, but I'm also a DJ, so I know what it is. When it's in the club, like that should go up. that should go up. Like
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie
Well,
to you.
let's stay on music before we pivot into our next conversation. You know, this is always the biggest one of the biggest debates. What is your album of the year?
Question.
What's your album of the year?
Ooh. It's still Clips for me.
We agree, Cena.
I
Clips
think it's
is
still
definitely
Clips for
album of the
me.
year for me. Yeah, album of the
I
year
like
for me.
Wale too, though. Wale's album was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think it's still
think
Clips for me.
he dropped so late in the year. I
Yeah.
think we'll appreciate it more in 2026.
That's
We got
good.
to get some visuals, Wale. Like we ain't got a video yet for none of the
Right.
songs.
Do something.
I mean,
Um,
well, wait. You talking about visuals? Do anybody do visuals anymore? though? I mean,
the clips,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
clips had
Clips
visuals
just
for
have,
like damn near every
Yes.
song on that album. Yeah,
you
yeah.
pass that right
yeah.
at the same
You
time.
gotta look for it. It's like, I mean, well, we kind of lost
We don't have video
TV
shows no more,
stations that
so
did that.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Like
You gotta go looking for it, but it be there.
you don't got a
Yeah.
106 and Park and shit like
Well,
that. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. We
well,
don't have
Like
that
something like that,
anymore.
or
well,
like
on
an
a lot
MTV
of
type shit.
well, on a lot of people albums, if you have Apple Music, I think it's the same way as Spotify. The music videos actually show up at the bottom of the album type
That's the
shit. So
deluxe album.
No, actually, not anymore. Killer with Spotify, you could actually play the video, which is funny because I think I was listening to Neo So Sick, and it actually played the video on my
word,
Spotify. Yeah,
word.
Oh, they have
Yeah,
like clips of it in the background, like while you watching it, it'll be like a clip or like a loop.
no, not anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, not
I just
anymore.
be
Not
listening.
you.
I can be staring at I hit Spotify and be on my way,
Yeah,
or listen to it on the what's the name? I can't say her name, but she be listening.
yeah. Not
yeah. Who your
definitely.
album of the year? Me and Sheena said we rolling with the clips. Who you rolling with album of the year?
Oh, are we talking about what these people are going to pick, or are we talking about
No. I
realistically
said
Dude, what's
speaking?
what is your album of the year?
It's a toss between Kendrick and the Clips,
Fair.
and I'm going to tell you hypothetically how this is going to go when it comes to album of the year. They're going to give. They're not going to give. It could go two ways for me. I feel like they could give Kendrick Song of the Year for Luther and give the Clips the Album of the Year. But realistically speaking, I feel like he's going to get Song of the Year and he's going to get Album of the Year, and it's going to be a sweep for Kendrick.
But when did GNX come out? I felt like that shit was like 2024.
It came out last year. It came
Last
out
year. But it's how it come. It's the stop. You know, like I hate the way the Grammys do that. Like
right.
they like certain albums could creep in, like at the right in the neck, and you'd be like, how the hell did that get in there? Like Nas and Primo,
Mm-hmm.
Good album, great album. Is it better than Clips? Hell no. Good album though. Good album.
Cardi
And
got a good album too. I gotta throw Cardi up there too.
Car-
Cardi got a really good
Cardi,
album.
Cardi has a very good album,
Yeah.
but they're not going to give it to her.
No,
They're not going to give it to her.
I wasn't like coming from like the Grammys perspective. I was just saying from my perspective.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. She has a great album. She
Yeah.
has a great album. Yeah, it's going to be between Clips and Kendrick for real. I'll put
I
Cardi
mean,
up
but
there, top
personally,
3.
but I'm asking you, what was your favorite
More
album of
relatable,
2025?
more relatable. Definitely the Clips.
Why?
From track 1 to the end.
Yep.
Very
Yeah.
relatable.
And then
Yeah.
repeat it again.
And then
Yes.
repeat it
You
again.
listen to that
Right.
album 3 times
Absolutely.
back to back. And you
Yeah.
like, oh, let me slow down before I start selling drugs.
If I don't play POV once a week, I'd be like, damn, boy, that POV boy. Malice definitely got verse of the year.
Well,
Malice.
you know,
Shit.
listen, yeah. Definitely dope. Definitely dope.
Rello, what was your favorite album of 2025?
My favorite album, honestly, I like the Nas and Primo, honestly.
That's because you're an AZ fan, though, and you know that's the only feature on that shit.
Exactly. You know, I ran to hear that.
Man, AZ still sound good, man. AZ still sounds good.
Exactly,
That's
goddamn it.
bro. AZ's AZ.
AZ talk, man. Anything AZ drop, I'm listening to. Like anything he drops, like it's in my library. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all got that.
King Crowder got the curveball.
Hold on, I got one more at the top 4 for 2025. I gotta throw Jim Jones in there too, bro.
Yeah, Jim.
What Jones drop?
Early in this year.
Yeah, early in the year.
With the Spotify, so I can remember.
Jomo
was this year
at the church. Yeah, at the church steps. At the church steps.
Yeah. That shit was tough.
That was of course, because who it is, he's not going to be up there with Clips. You know, but Jomo was tough.
Yeah, that was at the church steps. That was tough.
That was super tough. Like
that was a tough album.
Recently came out. His album recently came out November.
Yeah, at the church steps.
Okay.
Yep.
Honestly, well, if I had to choose an album for this year, honestly, I would say Dave. Karma 4.
You Dave everything, boy.
Karma 4 tough too now.
Yeah, like Karma 4 tough. Like I can say whatever they say. So yeah, my album of the year, honestly, yeah, Davies Karma 4.
Okay.
All right, let's let King Crowder in here, man. I know we be having our own conversation on text, so I already know you got some bullshit. So who's your favorite album of this year?
That's some bullshit.
Hands down, it's that YFN Lucci, already legendary. I know y'all might not hear it. You know I'm outside a little bit, y'all. That YFN Lucci go.
Got people in the room. I got people in the room.
Hey, listen, that YFN, and I'm a VA native, y'all.
So let me ask you, Crowder, let me ask you this question. YFN over the new 21 Savage?
Yeah.
That
27 songs?
Hey, listen, that YFN Lucci love, look, just let it play. The reason why I like it, y'all, it hits all the elements. It tells a story. It talks about him beating Rico. It talks about him almost losing his children. It's emotional. Like you feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just like but they're already legendary. Anytime I go out, he got a song where he talking to God. It's deep, yo. I play it every day. All right, it's the life I prayed for. Look at what I did. Talking about his birthday, missing his baby mama's birthday, his kid's birthday. Remember his one of his girls died, and when he was in,
he was locked up. Yeah.
So I think the Clips is number 2. I know VA gonna hate me. I know, but that Lucci, y'all, that Lucci. I'm telling, hey y'all, that's up there with GNX.
I guess I can put the Clips down for
it's up there
to listen to these other.
It's up there. And I love the Clips. I love the Clips
too.
Hey, listen, everybody. I hear it every time I go out too, y'all. I hear that Lucci. Go ahead.
Listen, I got somebody in the room with me, and he saying that that Lucci probably number 10 of the year.
Hey, I hear it everywhere I go out, y'all. I hear that. Listen, I hear the clips a little bit, but that Lucci, I hear that every time. I'm in Houston, by the way. I hear it every time I go out.
Yeah,
I hear it every time I go out.
Houston crowd different.
Pray for.
Yeah,
That shit go.
Houston different.
That shit
Houston
go,
different.
man. I'm telling you, that shit go.
Did y'all know Paul Wall dropped the album this year?
Man.
In
I
other
haven't listened to
news,
it. Yeah, I haven't listened to it.
But I also
All right,
want to put
man.
up here, y'all. It's Lucci for me. Clips. I like Tory's album. Remember that Peterson when he
Ooh.
dropped in prison? Tory, Chance the
I ain't
Rapper
listen to
album
it.
went and
Oh
went.
yeah, Chance
Chance
album.
had a
Yep.
fire album, and I know number 5 is gonna be controversial. That Big X went this year, y'all. I don't know if y'all like Big X the
Big X the
Plug's
Plug.
album.
Oh,
That
the
album
Oh,
Big
went.
hell yes.
Yeah,
That album
Absolutely.
went. That
I know
album
Okay,
you
now
was
the whole
fire.
summertime, that's what I listened to.
I know
Was
you hear
Big
that.
X. I
I know you hear
love
that
I
shit
listen
down
to
there.
hey, I stay aware. I stay hip.
Yeah, I know you
Hey
hear that shit.
Sheena, our Big X the Plug clip keep going crazy on
The tip line.
TikTok.
Oh God!
He need to put his shirt on. He need to put his shirt
That
on. He
shit-
need to
One
put
of
his
my
shirt on.
worst moments.
That shit be going. That shit.
Big
every
nigga
time
right there.
I
It's a
see
big
that clip,
nigga. That's a big
Yeah, I
nigga
seen
right
that.
there.
He's a big man. He is a
Yeah.
big man.
Yeah, I
Anytime
seen that
I see
nigga.
that
I love his music. I love his
His
music.
album went though. His album went this year.
It
Bro. Let's
did.
go. That album go.
motherfucker, look, I had a motherfucker walk up to me at work like, "Yo, what the fuck? Who made that clip?" I said, I pointed right at. I said, "My black ass brother."
Hey,
Yo,
That
why would
shit.
y'all do that to me?
Serious.
Y'all set me up. Y'all
Crowder,
set me
I'm gonna say that new Tory album is really good too.
Yeah, Peterson was.
That
I ain't
chick-
listened to it yet. Is it hot?
Oh, you listen to Chicks Tape?
I listened to it today. I didn't get to hear it, yo. It go like, hey, Tory fire, bro.
Tory,
fire.
it seemed
Tory
like
fire.
Tory had an agenda when he dropped that shit. That shit is fire.
Hey, that
Tory
hey,
getting
what's,
out.
that Alone at Prom was fire.
Yes,
He had a few. His last 3 projects been like, damn, he up
on
there.
fire. Yeah,
He
but
fighting
took,
for his
like-
life. He fighting for his life.
He
But
took some
he
old
getting out.
tracks. He took some old tracks like UNITY and slowed it. Oh my! I ain't gonna really get
He slowed down you and ITY.
Yeah,
yo.
yeah, I did hear that.
Tory hot. Tory
He
hot.
took
Oh.
what's that? What's Love by Fat Joe? Flipped it.
I did hear that. Tory
Yeah.
fire. Tory fire.
Tory on his shit, boy. I'm telling you, he's on his shit.
I don't know if I should say free him, but I'm gonna keep it moving.
Ah,
Free the guys.
Hey,
All right, man. Let's pivot. All right, man. What's the difference in support and entitlement? Do you feel like your day ones should support your dreams? You know what I mean? Like, do we take that for granted just because I'm trying some new shit or I'm into some new adventure? Are your day ones automatically should support you, or just kind of watch you fail? I don't know.
I mean, no matter what, my whole thing, Lester, when you say your partners, your day ones, or that, no matter if you say you want to, as long as one of my boys be like, "Yo, I'm looking into this, that, and the third." As long as these motherfuckers ain't talking about killing themselves and no dumb shit like that, I'ma support them, whatever the fuck they trying to do. Whatever you trying to tint windows, lift cars, paint cars, buff cars, whatever the fuck you trying to do, that's what gonna support you. Cool J gonna support you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna bring you, listen, you do what you do, I'm gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, because that's my partner, that's my ace boon and stuff. You know what I mean? So honestly, I ain't gonna say it's entitlement. It's not nothing entitlement, because like if you walk in my size 10s, is nothing I've ever gotten in life was entitlement. I had to fight for that shit. I had a bed claw for that shit, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So anything I'm doing, I just hope and pray that my partners be like, "Yo, I'm watching you, keep going, kid," and all that shit. I'm gonna support you no matter what you do, how you do.
All right, I'm gonna bring it on myself. I'm gonna bring it right to me. Should I expect I don't know if he's listening. Should I expect DJ VI to help me be a better DJ. Like I'm trying to be a DJ. I'm trying to learn the craft and all that. Should with him being my friend, should I just expect for him to help me, or you know what I mean? And if you're doing something else in the same field of one of your friends, you automatically expect for that person to help you.
No, but at the
I don't
same
think so
time,
either.
if that's your ace boon or whatever, it's not an respect thing. But as far as like I know VI's gonna probably be in the like, yo, okay, Killer trying to do his DJ thing. Let me hit him up on a Sunday when I know he ain't doing shit. I ain't doing shit. Let me chop it up with him. Like, hey, you ever tried doing this? You ever look into this? Blah, 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 blah. I know that's what VI will do. Because when it came to the like situation with the car shit, that nigga hit me up on some Sunday shit like, yo, you think about doing this? Oh shit, I ain't think about doing it. Oh, that's because the type nigga he is, he's gonna come and offer that help before you can even ask for the help. There's other people you're gonna have to ask for that help. They're not gonna offer that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like other people going,
Let's let the man speak for himself.
okay,
I agree. I feel like people who genuinely do this or in your same space, they want you to do or be better than them. Um, I always believe, iron. The slogan, iron sharpens, makes steel. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but
Iron
I think
sharpens
iron
iron.
sharp as iron.
yeah. Um,
Iron
but
sharpens iron. It's actually a Bible verse.
yes, but I also feel like if you're in the same field or if I'm doing something that I'm passionate about, I don't want you. I would hate for you to look dumb doing it and don't say anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm very passionate about cars. I'm very passionate about DJing. I'm very passionate about this podcasting thing. I'm very passionate about it. So I would never want, or even if you say something like you'll hit me back like, yeah, bro, I ain't even catch that or whatever, whatever. Rello doing his thing with cars. I want Rello to be a better Rello. You know what I'm saying? Like we going into 2026. Hey, change that shit out. Do this. Okay, damn, I ain't even thought of that. All right, boom. Let's get on. Let's make this shit better. And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? He might say to me, yo, I like that, but I probably would have went big on the wheels. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Now I got something to think about. Now I got a whole year to figure this out, to stack my bread, and you know what I mean? So if you're passionate like I'm passionate, you only get better. You know what I'm
right.
saying? For sure.
I'm gonna bring it to you, Sheena. In that new media field that you're in, are you expecting some of these people to, help you, or you just kind of, wherever I get my place in, that's where I'm a fit type shit.
Honestly, probably wherever I can fit. Like I'm gonna just do my thing until somebody says something. Now I will say I've had some great mentors along the way. People that have been like, I see you doing this. Why don't you try this? Why don't you do that? So I'm very open to the feedback, but I don't expect anything from anybody. Everybody trying to run their own race. They trying to do their own thing. They trying to come up. And I understand that. And I don't feel no kind of way. Like I see you doing you. I'm going to give you a shout out. I'm going to support what you're doing. I don't expect you to come. Like, I don't know if that's like a trauma response for myself. Like, I'm an older sister, so I don't expect help from no damn body. But I do have to say that people have come to me and be like, do this or will push me. I hated going down on the field. Like, I just felt like it was chaotic. And one, like, K Ferg, he runs D2 football, the podcast. And he'd be like, come on, let's go down on the field. Come on, let's go in the middle. Let's go take these pictures. Let's walk around the field. Like he makes me work. And I'd be like, I don't know. When I started interviewing people, like I was real shy to kind of do that. And Steve, my producer for Queens of the Yard, he was like, "What? No, bring your mics. Make sure you do this. Make sure." Like it's like he would remind me constantly. And it was at first it was like this nigga working me to death, but it was like, no, this shit is making me way better. Like the person, like the media correspondent that I am today is not who the hell I was at CIAA. Like I was scared to talk to Chrisette Michelle at CIAA. I went and talked to Lloyd. Now I'm the first motherfucker in their face. The moment you come off the field, what's up, coach? Like, all right, let's take a selfie. Let's do this. Let's do that. So they have definitely pushed me, and people, they see you doing something and they'll want to. Like if I was out here not shit. You know what I'm saying? People were just like, I'm gonna just leave her alone and not be shit. But people see something in you and they want to be they want to put into that. So I think you got to be doing something. You know what I mean? You got to be trying it. You got to be showing the effort. You just can't be like haphazardly doing some shit and think that people gonna help you. But when people see you out here working and they see you out here grinding, or they like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be doing the work for someone to come like, let me come help you. But if you ain't doing the work, then nah, I wouldn't expect nobody to say nothing to me.
Man, that was great. That was great. That was
Well, thank you. I
well
appreciate
said. Well said. King Crowd, I'll let you take us home.
No, I was gonna say I'm from a small town, y'all. I'm naturally a very helpful person, and I'll tell you when I moved to DC in 2015, I used to help people all the time. And one time I tried to help a guy. I was on the side of the road. He was sitting inside of his car. This motherfucker watched me change his tire for him.
Mm.
And what I learned in that moment is that I'm gonna help you if you working, but I'm not gonna sit right there and do it all for you because I'm the type of person I'm gonna help you like I want to help myself. You know what I'm saying? If you call me, anytime y'all call me, say Terrell, I need this. I'm gonna stay up as long as y'all need me to. I'm not gonna do it until you good. So now I'm at the point I'm a helpful person all the way, but you gotta have motion already. I want to hear, and you can call me and say Terrell, I need some money. I'm gonna say how much you need. Don't tell me the whole thing. You say I'm 200 short, I got you. But if you say I need 750, no, I'm hanging up the phone.
right.
You feel me? I'm gonna meet you where you at. That's why I'm at with it. Cause like I agree with it. Well, all y'all say y'all on the right page. I learned from that lesson, y'all. Dude sat in the car the whole time, y'all. Let me change the tire and drove off.
All right, man.
And I called my dad. He was like, "Terrell, this ain't run up. You can't help people like that." And I had to learn, like, oh shit, he took advantage of me. I didn't know.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? But he literally, that's what happened, y'all. I never forget that. When I was
I
21.
left that motherfucker in the air on my mama.
Hey,
But I'm just
did you
thinking, y'all, like I'm helpful. I'm naturally helpful. But he sat in the car the whole time, y'all, and watched me do that.
hey,
My
you
brother
gotta watch
said,
you gotta watch the Ali Sadiq special. He from where you at. And one of the things he said his brother called him and said, I need $6,000. He said, what happened? Where you at? He said, I'm in Mexico. He said, hang up, it's a scheme, it's a scam. Hang up, it's a scam. They're trying to pull on your heartstrings.
good shit,
Oh,
man. Like
that's
I said,
funny
I'll
as
never
fuck.
forget that, y'all. And I called my dad, and he was like, "Real, I know you want to help people. I know you come from humble beginnings, but you can't help everybody. Now if they're working,
Right.
help them all day, y'all. I'm gonna stay up with you. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna do whatever. But I'll let overextend myself for ungrateful people. Hell to the no.
Yeah, done.
I think the my last little input on this before we get to our final question. I think some people are like closet supporters. Like if they see you in the street, they be like, "Boy, I fuck with you, boy. I know, I
Yeah,
see what you're doing.
yeah.
I see what you're doing, boy." But at the same time, you be like, "Bro, why you don't never like nothing? Why you don't never, you know what I mean, share it
Same thing.
or you know what I mean?" But if you run them to them in the street, they don't want to look like an absolute hater because if you blow up, they don't want to look like, yeah,
Mhm.
I've been fucking with Cuz, bro. I've been fucking with him. So I feel like it's a
Clip
lot of
that, Vaughn. Clip that. That's a good clip right there. Clip that for
I
real.
feel like
okay with
it's a
that
lot of
though. Like
I
I'm
feel
Yeah.
like
okay with that. I don't
yeah, I
need you
think
to
it's a
like
lot
my
of low
shit.
key
Like
people
this
like
is if my
closet
content is
supporters.
not for you, I'm fine with that. Like one of my
Absolutely.
homegirls,
Absolutely.
I now we can hang out, we but the stuff she talk about online, I could give a rat's ass about. Like that's just not my shit, and I don't like it because I don't like it. I'm not just gonna like it because you my friend. Because now I feel like I'm being fake. Like,
Real.
Absolutely. I said the other day, I said, I'm not for everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody is not for everybody. You know what I mean?
100%.
It's just what it is. You know, we can still go grab a beer. We can still. I'm like you said. I'm not gonna be fake or anything like that. You know, I'm just naturally not into everything. But yeah, absolutely.
There ain't no fake bone on your body, B. So you can't be fake about things when there's no fake bone in your body. You feel me? That's how I see.
Yeah,
Like I can't be fake about it. This is me. Take me as I am. If you don't like it, fuck you. At the end of the day,
Right. You
because
can't be my
at the
ass.
end of the day,
why
yeah.
why
Because
we get this nigga started?
try to get me started, man. You know what I mean? I've been
That was
cool,
the
Uh,
point.
collect, but at the same time, with some situations, like one situation, this is me. Take me as I am. I don't know if you don't like me or not. Because at the end of the day, we don't pay the same motherfucking tax. We don't pay the same motherfucking zip code tax. Goddamn it! And you in one zip code, I'm in another. So it is what it is. You fuck with me, you fuck with me. You don't, you don't.
All right, Rella, we gonna why you red hot? We got this is the last question of the night, man. When you look back at 2025, did you grow or did you just go through it?
I went through it. I went
Mm,
through some shit, but I grew from the shit I went through. You know what I mean?
mm,
So, it's just how people moves and things. Like I learned more about people than any age, 30, 36 plus years I've been on this earth. I learned more about people in 25 than I've ever have any other year. You know what I mean? So I'm on some shit where I'm just moving different, talking different, looking different. That's all I say. So yeah,
All
people,
right. What you look forward to in 2026?
growth,
Growth.
more growth,
Word.
more
Word.
growth.
Word. Same question for you, Crowder. Uh,
Um,
when you look back at 2025, did you grow or did you just go through it?
I grew a lot, y'all. I guess 2025, at the beginning it was rock. At the end, it was bittersweet for me. Um, it was bittersweet, y'all, because my brother died. He got murdered in November, right? But we actually got to go to my homecoming in November. And my brother was incarcerated, just got out. So we got to have a brother moment. You know what I mean? But he died like 2 weeks later. So it was
Mm,
like, damn, I got to take a, from the streets and we got to have fun and I got to live. But it was like, I guess maybe God was like, that's what he needed, or you know what I mean? So I had hit a lot of milestones, but it's like it was bittersweet in a way, like, damn, I won't be able to live this again. I got a new baby girl on the way, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of good things. So it was just I'm thankful for everything that's coming, but I guess it was bittersweet in ways, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of ups, but damn, I had to close this, a lot of stuff like that, Vaughn. So yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
word.
something real
What
quick.
do you
I'm
go
gonna tell
ahead,
you something
brother?
real quick, Crowder. One thing I learned, 'cause I went through it with my oldest girl. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna just some words of inspiration for
For
you,
sure.
family.
For sure, man.
Um, God don't make no mistakes. Of course, everybody know that.
Yes, sir.
But I learned when is a life taken is a life given.
I know, man. That's the crazy part.
So
Right.
it probably was, let me take your brother, your daughter. Cause that's happened with me in 2012. Never forget it. We lost our father, but I had my daughter. So just take that. I hope that helps, brother.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
again, sorry for your loss, bro.
No, I appreciate you, man. No,
Oh
I
yeah, no doubt.
everything you said, man. I guess it was just, how you think about it, y'all. Like I said,
Yeah,
my big bro, man. You would have never
yeah,
thought, not even 30, man. Just, you know what I
yeah,
mean? And especially he didn't get to live. Like, I'm being selfish when I say that.
yeah,
We grew up the same, but he took the more the street route sometimes. So it was like, damn, did I do enough? You know what I mean? Because I was gone a
yeah,
lot. It was more of that, but in that last moment, it was just like I did everything I could, but still, it was like, damn, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like I just spoke about the HBCU thing. It was like that was the first time he ever saw that, y'all. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Hmm.
no
You
doubt.
hear like I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that, and it just reminds you like, damn, man, you got to go hard every day. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's why I
absolutely.
say 2025. It was amazing, but it was bittersweet,
Yeah,
definitely.
Absolutely. Sheena.
I did a little bit of both, actually. Some shit I just went through. You know what I mean? Like just put my head and just whatever, then
Mhm.
whatever. And I definitely grew in some spaces. It's been a lot of new shit. My life is completely different than it was last year and the years before that. I would have never saw myself in some of the spaces that I'm in right now. And I appreciate that. So just kind of even reminding myself, because I ain't gonna say I'm used to being at the top, but I'm used to being great at things. And this year I was not great at a lot of things, but I'm starting to get there. But it is coming through that learning process all over again, and the humility that it's taken. Like I'm a newbie, I'm the new person in the HBCU sports scene. I don't have the same background. A lot of these people went to HBCU like college right after high school. I just went to college. You know what I'm saying? I just graduated 2022. So all like the whole thing is new for me.
Mhm.
So just kind of being humble and just learning, listening where I can, trying new shit, putting myself out there in ways that I would have never normally done, or I was already used to being like people already knew who I was. But now I'm in a space like nobody knows who the hell I am, and now I have to work to make that name for myself again. So like I said, I think it's a little bit of both. A little bit of both.
Well, you look forward to going into 2026.
I'm taking over 2026.
Yep.
Badass Sheet is back. So I definitely got some foundation work under my belt. And I'm ready to like let all the growth kick in and like continue to take myself to a new level. But I'm going harder this year. I didn't go as hard. I just took opportunities as they came. But this year I'm going for it. Like I'm going every weekend, every day I'm talking on somebody's podcast. Every day I'm recording. Every day I'm writing. Every day I'm doing something. So 2026, yeah, I'm gonna go hard.
Vi.
Yes, sir. Did I go through it or did I get stronger?
Yeah, what was it?
I say in the beginning of 2025, I probably was
Did
just
you
riding.
grow? Did you grow?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Towards the end, hell yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
One of the things that I learned is that I've been doing this for so long. You got to understand. I've been trying to help people to get into a bigger space for so long. At a certain point, you have to say, "Got to be about you, big dog." And I'm just one of those. I have a very big heart, like you said, King Crowder says. And at the end of the day, you have to step back and allow people to fall. You can't be their parachute or tell them where the key over there, or here's $100. Sometimes you just gotta let niggas you gotta let niggas fall.
I ain't
And
got it.
yeah, and you can have it in your pocket. But at the end of the day, you have to allow people to fall because people get really stuck on that. And so I'm just at a point where I have to focus on what I need to focus on and move on from that. You know what I'm saying? Because I
What you
can't keep doing the same dance.
what you looking forward to in 2026? We when we busting some moves with your lifestyle sneaker show.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. I want to get more into media, man.
Mhm.
This is why I do this. I do this for the media. And also to get back home and work, work more in New York. You know what I'm saying? Touch down with some celebs so, you get crazy, get bigger. You know what I'm saying? Not even that, you know what I mean? Just touch people, man. That's it. Ain't about me and whatever money I could get. I mean, long term for real, I always see myself being an entrepreneur. So it's gonna happen.
Well, let me say first off, I'm proud of every one of y'all. From King Crowder, building what you building, Sheena. Like, we was trapping out of the same podcast studio.
Right.
We pretty much family in the podcast space. But I'm really proud of all of y'all. Like I feel like Rello, like once you get that Rello that car show up and running, you gonna be out of here because I don't even think I run the TikTok, so you don't even know how the impact you had on when you dropped that first episode and when I dropped those clips of how crazy it went. Like I didn't even know there was such a urge for that car space like it is. And
Yeah.
once you start tapping in and going crazy in that car space, you definitely gonna be out of here, like staying in that lane. But I'm super proud of every one of y'all. Vi, you
Mhm.
already the ultimate hustler, you know what I mean? Like you probably can retire right now type of shit, you know what I mean? But
No doubt. No
far as
doubt.
me, it's been man, I don't like to say I took some L's, but man, I lost my job this year. You know what I mean? People see the highlights. People see the
We ain't gonna
highlights.
say loss. Wait. We ain't gonna say
Nah,
loss.
you
I
didn't
was laid
lose.
off. I was laid
You
off.
say
I mean,
loss, nigga.
whatever.
Yo, you
The
didn't
money
lose your
was still
job.
there. The money was still there, baby.
Hey,
You
you didn't
can't
lose your
say that.
job. You
You
got
can't
laid
say
off,
that.
nigga. There's a
I mean,
difference between
I
losing.
didn't.
Consolidated killer.
You don't expect to
Consolidated.
get
The
laid
white word.
off.
Because consolidated killer. You're
Yeah,
reestablished.
yeah, yeah.
Revamp.
I mean, yeah. I wasn't.
Temporary layoffs, good time.
I can't take y'all niggas serious, man. But I wasn't
Can't take
expecting
us
to
somewhere,
get,
nigga.
I wasn't expecting to get laid off this year. That definitely wasn't in my bingo cards and my plan. I didn't expect that. Watching my wife still grieve, go through what she going through. and it's been kind of interesting, man. It's been a little tougher than I expected. I think the hardest part is continuing to watch my wife grieve because she lost her mom, and that's been a hard part for me. Trying to navigate in this new new city that
Well,
I live in now. And
mhm.
so it's we put the highlights up on social media and we just kind of show like the good, but behind the scenes, you know what I mean, I be kind of feeling it, but I definitely grew because I had to definitely hold my family down through even when it gets tough and all this other shit. And I definitely loved how we grew with Best Conversations podcast, man. We did amazing. All y'all came through and killed it this year. And man,
Mhm.
I'm just looking forward and continuing and building this media space, man. Like in a perfect world, Riding with Rello comes on Monday. VI show come on Tuesday with the sneaker show. Best Conversations Wednesday. My basketball show, my Rockefeller show. Like in a perfect
Yeah,
world,
yeah.
I have a show for every day this week. So that's kind of my plan is building up this media imprint of Best Conversations. And man, I'm just super proud of y'all. I thank y'all for tapping in, man. And I wish nothing but the most success for y'all going into 2026. And y'all should definitely pat yourselves on the back because y'all freaking killing it. And man, thank y'all so much, man. And this has been another episode of Best Conversations podcast. And I got to show a lot of love to Hector because he definitely held us down in
Yeah.
2026. I got to definitely show a
Heck,
lot of love.
25, man.
Yeah,
25,
25,
you mean?
excuse me,
Yeah.
25
Yeah.
and 25. Yeah. Showed a
Shout
lot
out
of
Heck, man.
love. And Lord willing, we will be back in TMG studios soon. But if not, you'll see us here and all that good shit. So whatever,
Real
man.
soon.
Real soon, man. But if anybody else got any final words, I'm gonna end this shit. If anything, y'all want to leave the people with.
Nah,
I
I'll see
work hard.
y'all. Yeah, I'll see you in 2026.
Y'all see
All
his
right,
head
man.
drop.
Best Conversations podcast. Thank y'all for tapping in, man. Thank y'all again. See y'all in 2026, man.
They
All the
see this head
time, man.
dropping. They
Keep
see this
God
head dropping.
first. Keep God first. And I promise everything else will work itself out. Peace, y'all.